Girl Like Her, most powerful, realistic, and one of the most heartbreaking movies I've ever seen. I think it's even more heartbreaking than Manchester by the Sea. I'll get to that another day. What I'm trying to say here is A Girl Like Her was very well acted. Hunter King is a great actress. She played one of the most powerful and realistic girl bullies I have ever seen in my life. Now, I was lucky not to get severely as bullied, whereas in the movie, but it really made me feel like I was being bullied all over again. Luckily, I wasn't bullied as bad as I saw in the movie. I only watched a few bits and pieces to remind me exactly what the movie was like. Now, as I said before, I've learned a whole lot from the bullying. What I learned from this movie is that when you... Okay. In A Girl Like Her, one of the bully's victims tries to commit suicide. It does show what could happen to you if you ever attempt to kill yourself. Some people are lucky that they get away okay with no health problems, but in this movie, it shows the exact kind of health problems your body will face if you ever do some kind of action like that. It's not the best. It's not worth it. Again, this is what my aunt told me one day. Suicide is a very, very powerful and permanent solution to a very, very tiny, tiny part of your life. As honest as I'm sounding, it was very hard to watch A Girl Like Her. Not only because it reminded me of when I was getting bullied, but it also kind of reminded me of how my friend felt when she was getting bullied. Because she told me that she had some of the worst experiences. Let me remind you. And also keep in mind, we all go through different experiences when it comes to bullying throughout our lives. No questions asked. But in this movie, it was more realistic. It was a mockumentary, one of the first serious mockumentary films. I know when you think of mockumentary films, you hear the name Sacha Baron Cohen in your head. No, that's comedy. He does comedy. This is one of the first serious mockumentary films. My mom had the same reaction when I told her it was a mockumentary film. Anyways, the whole purpose of A Girl Like Her is education. It also teaches you, again, like in How to Eat Fried Worms, what the bully's problem is. And this movie also shows how the bully regrets what she did. It shows how she regrets how she mistreated this girl. And that was probably the best part in the movie, in my personal opinion, when she finally realizes and when she wants to change. It's a hard movie to watch, A Girl Like Her. I was lucky to not be as severely bullied as this girl was in the movie, but I can only imagine how my friend was bullied. My friend had such a pretty bad experience that to this day she won't even bother talking about it, and I understand that. I respect her privacy. But I think what hurt most in that movie was just how real it was and how truthful it was throughout the movie. I mean, the entire movie was based on actual true stories, and I hope that this is a message that will come clear to people worldwide. I saw it and I just knew that it had to be a good fit for my website and this channel. I think I would recommend A Girl Like Her only for educational purposes. Personally, I wouldn't watch this movie alone. I did, and I sure regret it. It's on Netflix right now. It might be leaving in the next couple of days, so if you have time, please watch it. And if you can, take down notes. I wouldn't really suggest taking notes during a movie, but I think in this case, maybe you should. It's just for educational purposes. To end on a positive note, I am still here for you guys. Like, I really do care so much about you people, victims worldwide, people who have suffered bullying or people who are suffering bullying today. I would like to turn my own personal experience to something good that can educate them about bullying and tell them what you all went through, and tell your kids, tell everybody what you went through, and have their kids learn from what you went through. Tell your kids, this is what so-and-so said to me, and this is what so-and-so did to me, and so I'm trying to warn you, like that. That's what parents should do, and that's what I do with my experience too. Absolutely, A Girl Like Her is 10 out of 10 rainbows because of the acting. It's that good. But I only recommend that you watch A Girl Like Her only once. I don't think you should watch it a second time. My name is Mr. Blue, and I am here for you.